The pandemic saw a big increase in gun violence. Fortunately, those numbers are starting to drop nationwide, but a few cities are still seeing a significant amount of violence. Our Ken McCoy with a gun violence expert on how more investments in prevention programs can be critical.
I think what we've seen during the COVID epidemic, we saw a significant increase in gun violence across this country, where we've seen record levels of gun violence that we had not seen since the early 1990s.
The pandemic also saw an increase in gun purchasing.
We had a significant increase in the number of people purchasing guns. And so we had, I believe, almost 2 million more guns that were purchased during COVID than pre the epidemic.
But things are changing.
And now we're seeing a precipitous drop in gun violence. And in fact, we're hitting almost record lows in terms of the largest increase in gun violence since we've been recording it.
According to Everytown for Gun Safety, an average of 468 people in Alabama died by gun homicides. Here in Huntsville, there has been a recent string of cases involving minors. And across the U.S., access to guns has been an issue.
And so what I would say is that, we need to decrease the accessibility to guns. We need to make a much more of an investment in youth development and youth interventions and prevention strategies, which I think has many cities have neglected.
And the investments in programs are critical.
I know in Birmingham, they're now developing a hospital-based violence intervention program out of UAB Shock Trauma Center, which is level 1. But the investment in community violence intervention in cities like Huntsville, and also the lack of investment, we don't see the level of significant investment in southern cities as we see in more northern cities. We need to really be refocusing and thinking about gun violence as a public health problem. And if we take that approach, there would be more investment in community violence intervention programs.
For Fox 54 News, I'm Ken McCoy.